Hey there, JustPaid team. This is going to be the next video where I'll be doing a demonstration of the dashboard, creating contracts and vendor documents as well. I think there's one hiccup actually. I've been trying to put in a couple of vendor documents and other contracts, but I think I'm getting a notification that it's failing. Maybe I think it's just a slight backend issue, I guess. But we're still going to go deep dive into the dashboard and walk through each and every button and the pages in the dashboard, right? Starting off with the login page. So right now, as you guys can see, but before that, I'm just going to say that I'm applying for the I'm applying for the sales development and BDR role, and I really want to join you guys because, like I've already shared, this was a dream to build my product in 2023, but actually exited that in December 2023 because I wasn't able to scale it as much because I also didn't have so much of experience and the right backing. But I think right now I can definitely contribute to you guys as the best SDR that you guys have ever seen. I can just give my all in. So that's something that I'm really serious about. So I just want to join you guys. But yes, let's start off with the JustPaid platform. So firstly, this is the authentication page of JustPaid. If you haven't already created an account, you can simply just go and sign in here. And the signing process is actually very simple as well. All you have to do is just create a new account. Of course, it has to be a business account. It can't be a Gmail. It has to be a proper business account because that's like a verification stage. But now let's dive deeper into the dashboard. I'm just going to log in right now and then we'll dive in. All right, my internet's a little slow, but right now we are currently in the dashboard. As you can see, welcome back, Harshit. So this is the main dashboard section, all right? So firstly, if you want a demo, if you want to book a demo with me, because I'm pretty sure I'll be the next SDR, the founding SDR at JustPaid. If you want to book a demo with me, go ahead and book the demo, and I'll be giving you the entire demo of the platform. So just go ahead and do that. But before that, let's dive into the current balance, right? So what happens here is, as you can see, these are like a couple of steps. So right now we're only supporting United States itself. So only US-based companies. So right now you can just set up your bank account and then do your KYC. So this is where you actually do your bank account. So you just have to add your bank account. So currently we don't have any bank accounts connected. But in the previous video, as you saw, we had the option to connect Stripe and connect various bank accounts, US-based bank accounts, and also Canadian bank accounts like TD as well. So these are a couple of bank accounts we can actually connect. And Mercury, most importantly, Mercury, because if you're a startup, you most probably might be using Mercury. So Mercury also you can connect. So once you connect, JustPaid draws in everything. JustPaid gets all the information of your banking, of your finances, and it's going to show you completely in this amazing dashboard here. All right. So now you can also set up the company profile. You can go ahead and add the company profile. So for now, I'm just going to go with Zavata, which is a temporary company that I just registered. And then it's going to be Harshit. Zavata, let me just change the number as well. So business type, it's actually a C Corp. Address is, okay, it's Market Street. Just a second, I'm just seeing, okay. Name is required, I think. I think it's just a character issue there, but no worries. Okay, I think I just clicked on something else. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do Zavata, and then partial at Zavata. Change the number as well. Business type is going to be C Corp. And okay, I think it's a slight glitch here. Yes, I think it's just a slight glitch here. So I think this is something that we'll be fixing very soon. But right now I'm just going to go and choose United States of America. Where is the States? Perfect. And okay, I think there's a slight overlap that's going on here, but that's not a big issue. You can still just do that as well. Not a big issue there. All right, so now we're good, and all we have to do is just save, right? And then once we save, it actually saves. But of course, as you can actually see, uh, KYC is important, right? So KYC is something that you got to do. I actually can finish my KYC right now as well. I just have to put in my first name, last name, and then my phone number. It's United States again. Okay, the way where is the states? Uh, okay, let's just try +1. I think there's a small glitch here because, okay, let's just figure this out. Not a big issue again. Because I see Jamaica also just +1. Okay, it's not a big issue. Let's just finish this up ASAP. Okay, United States is more number one. Okay. And then the number as well. It's 47822801. Okay, it's Canadian number. Okay, last 4 digits of social security number, social insurance number. So you actually would need a social insurance number, but there's also if you're actually registered with a bank account, you can use the last 4 digits of your EIN as well. That's basically employment identification number. That's something that you can use as well. And once you finish, you'll also be prompted to some other minor details, and then you're completely done with the KYC, and you can actually brand the dashboard as well, right? You can basically just nicely brand your dashboard with your branding colors and all of that. So that's like the basic setup, right? So once everything's done, so right now I do have my bank account and everything, but I haven't connected it because I'm not running a profitable business yet. So right now, as you can see, we have everything, right? We can actually see our current balance, our runway. So the most important metric for any business or any startup is runway, because that's what any investor would ask, right? Because let's say you raised your seed round and you are just using your funds, but you don't know where your funds are going, right? And if the next investor wants to write a check in you, he'll definitely ask what's your runway, and how you're going to get profitable. And that you can basically manage and forecast using JustPaid. This, I think, is the most important feature, which is the runway, right? Now let's go to the vendor section here. So vendors, let's say basically you have a couple of vendors. Let's just take an example of we're just doing a simple e-commerce business or an AI automation agency. As you can see, I've just added the agency here. You can simply create the vendor, and you can just enter the details, or you can also simply do a drag and drop mechanism where JustPaid, the AI detects it using OCR and other proprietary technology of JustPaid, and then everything is brought back into the dashboard, and you can basically see all the the most important insights here, right? So now you can just add the vendor information, email, approvers. You can also have a couple of approvers if you have any higher ups, or maybe you have someone in your advisory team or any of that. You can completely do that as well, right? Now let's go to the contracts. So contracts is also another important thing here, because this is where you'll be managing all your contracts. So right now, I'm not sure what the glitch is. So I did create a vendor agreement, but I think it's failing because I actually get a notification there that the vendor creation has been failed. I've been trying it since a couple of hours, but that's not a problem. That's not a problem, right? That's something that JustPay team will be fixing. I'm pretty sure the tech team will be fixing, because we have Vinay, the CTO. Pretty sure I'll be fixing that. And once the vendor contracts are there, you can also completely see them here. You can also draft them, ready for review if they need any action, and then the accepted ones also show there, right? And now let's get to the bills. So bills is another thing, right? So what are the bills like? Are there any kind of various bills you're getting? Are there any pending bills or something that needs pending approval? All of that can also be seen in this dashboard. And now bill payments is where everything that's related to the payments part of the bills come here, right? So I think it'll be great if I can upload more information, but I don't know, for some reason I'm not able to upload the information here. But that's not an issue. We can just focus on the UI and understanding the whole layout of it, right? Now, as you can see, I've just created customers. So even customers, you can directly import or just add in the customers, if any. Right? Let's say you went to an event and you closed a deal. You can basically add them in your customer database, and now they're in your database, right? And that's a very important thing because these are accounts receivable. So if you actually just look at this, it's basically in accounting standards, right? This is basically accounts payable, and then this is accounts receivable. That's basically the accounting standards. And that is very, very important because the most important thing is about looking at a balance sheet just at a glance as a business owner. That gives you the most important insights about your business. And I think that's what this is, right? It's basically, I think Daniel mentioned as one of his videos, he calls it ARAI, which is basically accounts receivable artificial intelligence, right? So everything can be seen here. And also if you have any invoices, pending invoices that still have to be processed, all of that also goes here. And credit memos in this section. As you can see, the UI is actually very, very intuitive. It's a very simple and intuitive AI. Also, you can like collapse and open the sidebar as well. And now revenue collections, right? So as you can see, we have bill payments here and then revenue collections here. So I think the most exciting part of any business is, of course, the revenue collection. So what are the revenue that still have to be collected? So is there something that's been written off? Are there anything that's inactive, action needed, completed, and progress? Or are there any overdue invoices? Right? All of that is just here, and then you can also basically just make it into a column section or and then filter out via customer name. And then let's now go to the report section. So reports is where you get all the analytics about your business. So what's the Stripe MRR? This is the most important thing. What's the MRR for your business, right? And this is actually, you can connect your Stripe and then you can completely see this. And are there any new subscriptions? Let's say you are working on a course. Are there any new subscriptions if you're in the business of teaching? Are there any new subscriptions? Or if it's simply just a SaaS product, are there any new subscriptions and average collection time? All of that is here. And now we just simply go into the settings part. Yeah, settings are simply where you just manage your profile, company, product, and accounts receivable. Some branding stuff and all of that. It's still some things that still have to be added in, but we focused really on the main important parts here. But we'll be adding this as well. But other than that, JustPaid team, again, I'm telling you guys again, I will be the best BDR and SDR that you guys can hire. Take me in, guys. Let's take me in, because in the next video, I'm going to be showing you something very important that I have worked on and how you can integrate that into JustPaid, right? So that's something that I'm willing to give, the whole code base that I'm willing to give and integrate inside your dashboard. And you just have to take me in, because I can be the best BDR. I'm not saying I know everything. All I'm saying is I have the hustle. I can give it all. And if I get a better understanding of the product, I stay with the product team and then the marketing team, I can definitely make those sales calls and get those leads, do all the CRM stuff, sending out emails, sending out B2B leads, connecting with them, all of that, I can do it. So that's something that I can work on. So thank you again. Hire me. That's all I'm saying. Hire me as the BDR at JustPaid. Thank you.